Hello and what's up everyone, it's Thunderbob here and I am checking out Dying Light 2. This just came out today. I'm playing this February 3rd, 2022. I did not get this early unfortunately, so I am jumping in at the same time everyone else is. Tonight's video will be kind of my first impressions, like the first probably hour or two depending on how deep I get into this. But the reviews have been mostly positive to mixed from what I've seen. So mostly it's been about performance and bugginess, story kind of lacking, but I didn't play the first one for the story. I played it for the amazing parkour gameplay, crazy like zombie stunt spectacular, and that's what I'm hoping to see today. So we're gonna go ahead and start a new game and jump right in here. We'll do normal, I think. Oh, I did want to just... So, graphics options seem kind of limited, though you can go into advanced. By default, you basically have ray tracing, high quality ray tracing, and high quality. Medium quality, low quality. I've got it on high quality ray tracing, and then I also went into the advanced and just made sure that everything was maxed out basically as high as it would go. You got ray traced soft shadows at very high, ray traced ambient occlusion, global illumination, reflections, all ray traced flashlight. So we'll see how this performs. Also, DLSS is enabled and set to quality at the moment. I may bump this depending on how the performance is. Quality is usually a good compromise to get a little bit better performance while not really losing and sometimes even gaining some improved graphics. And I don't know if I'm going to do like a full straight playthrough of this. I'm kind of debating. This will definitely be like the first hour or two, mostly uncut. And then I think I might do like a full playthrough, but only like major story beats. Kind of the major, like, I don't want a video of me just like sitting in town looking at gear and that kind of stuff, but 2036. And COVID is still ravaging the world. That intro video hit pretty close to home. They're gonna cut right into gameplay.
Woohoo! You still got it.
You know, this game used to be more fun.
And you used to be younger.
And dumber.
What matters is you're still just as fast. Because a slow pilgrim
Yeah,
is
a dead pilgrim. Yeah, I know.
Get up here. I want to show you something.
Nice. I love like we're just transitions. Feels pretty smooth. Let's just see where I'm at. Alright, I'm getting 95 FPS. That's not too bad. I mean, this is... They always have the most optimized areas right at the beginning where it's kind of hand-holdy and like more linear, and then when you get into the crazy big cities is usually where you have performance problems, but it is a pretty game. Like, definitely reminds me of some of the Far Cry games, the huge vistas and like the environmental detail and everything. It doesn't feel like Dying Light, at least the initial game. The expansion delved more into the open world and like the natural world. Okay. So performance right here, pretty damn good. And GPU's at 71C, 89%. Got actually less memory being used, only 5,000 megabytes. That's pretty low. That'll probably go up. I'll go ahead and shut that off. I'll check that periodically. And I read a bit about this, like a couple of reviews, non-spoiler reviews, and it definitely some things that were intriguing to me is this game has no guns in it. So like the first game, the gun combat was kind of mediocre. It was all about the melee. And it seems like they took that to heart and just took out guns altogether. Like the first game, the best parts I feel like were the parkour. Just traveling across the city felt so good by the time you got like the grappling hook and you got like all of the parkour abilities.
Shit, man. You're still strong.
Hell yeah, I am.
Thanks. It's good to see you, Spike. I mean, how long has it been?
Far too long. But don't get all mushy on me now. Come, I want to show you something.
Where we going?
You'll see. It's incredible.
What's incredible?
Most pilgrims don't last 2-3 years on the road. You've been kicking around for what? 4 years now?
I really want to just
And
like
you're still alive.
go off the beaten path, but I'm pretty
So are
sure
you?
there's gonna be like a lot of dead ends.
Yeah, right.
But this is a really good looking forest. I wasn't expecting like the environment. Like Dying Light was all about the city and the density and like these big buildings. And this looks, you know, Far Cry, Crysis, some of those better. Yeah, I'm thinking The Last of Us 2 had that couple of really good
Got a new lead on Jane?
outdoor areas.
Trail went cold after New Paris.
Which route you take? Through Baines or Gary?
Baines. What a shithole. Some 5 rickety huts left and a ramshackle fence. Nobody there had heard of her.
So she must have gone to Gary. In that case, I'll head north.
Now first head east, then think about going north.
Why?
Haven't you heard? Bridge over the Skra is gone, swept away by that flood this spring. Gotta cross the old fjord.
Shit. Didn't know. Look at that. A beehive full of honey. Can't let an opportunity like this go to waste.
No way.
Oh, look around. If we're lucky, there's chamomile growing here too.
Yeah, that could be a little better. Like the harvesting animations, just like I'm gonna hold my hands in the air. I'm gonna jazz hand here and get some honey. Chamomile. Oh, there it is. Nope, I kicked the E is kick. I like a kick button. And look, you got endurance apparently.
You've gotten a bit dull since the last time we saw each other, huh? Back to work.
Can't remember, was there much harvesting in the first game? I should have really, like, re-gone through that first one, but I just haven't had time lately.
You remember that old herbalist we helped escort to her village?
Oh yeah, the one that had that saying, remember, chamomile and honey are gifts that keep giving.
Combine them and lucky you just might go on living.
Punch him.
Yeah.
Okay, you received your first blueprint. Uncommon consumable. So this is a natural balm. All of your parts are stored over here. Now hover over the medicine blueprint and hold left click. Wait, just make another one just in case.
Come on, we're almost there.
It's been a long day. That's why I probably won't put more than like an hour or two in. Been at home with a sick 4-year-old all day. And yesterday, for that matter. Took her to the doctor. It's not COVID. But it's something.
This is it. Come on.
But it's not fun. She's actually not feeling too bad.
Wow.
It's just a lot of coughing and congestion. It's a pretty good virtual body. I like that. I like games that do that. For like really precise parkouring, you kind of need that. Kind of taking in the graphics. I got ray traced reflections on, though there hasn't been really a good example of them yet. You can see like the clouds in the water. That's nice. I think the Digital Foundry video just went up. I really wanted to watch that, kind of get their thoughts on it. But I gotta say, at least the intro area performance is pretty nice. This is everything maxed out, ray tracing 3440 by 1440. So not quite 4K, but pretty close.
Damn it, locked. I'll try to get through here. You check the other side. Take anything we could use.
Yeah, sure.
I like, it kind of has that Last of Us vibe, where the first game was like immediately after the outbreak started, where this feels like a more lived in, like the apocalypse has been going on for, you know, some period of time, years, you know, what did it say, 15 years there at the beginning. And kind of exploring this world after a number of years is kind of interesting. Okay, at least you open up the thing.
Party. But by then the GRE would have long since lost control of the virus.
The beginning had an interesting thing where it was like, we got a we got a vaccine, we're able to stop the virus, but then they just kept researching it and more strains and variations, and it's like, I know this was in development before COVID started, but like that seems very, very topical and prescient. You gotta wonder, like, did they change some of this up either to steer further away or to like be more topical?
What the?
Hey, everything all right?
Yeah, just rats.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Why?
I'm starting to worry about you. And you know our saying. If you're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
Alright. Bye, Felicia. I love the animations in The Last of Us 2 when you're like pickpocketing and when you're like searching stuff, where you actually like interact with the world a lot more. I thought that was well done, actually.
Empty.
And I guess sometimes they do that here, but sometimes it's like the beehive and it's literally just like jazz hands. Ooh, I found something.
I wonder how the wine tasted back then. Hoodoo you voodoo. Sounds familiar.
I really enjoyed the first game. That's why I really wanted to play this one.
And that's what they called art?
So is this someone who was like a child before the fall? I didn't catch like your age or anything, but the way he's commenting stuff makes me think he does not know the world before the fall. But Dying Light was great.
Zip.
It's interesting. So, Techland made the original Dead Island, and then the company who owned the rights to it hired someone else to make Dead Island 2, which has still not seen the light of day. And then, of course, Techland hit it out of the park with Dying Light, and it feels like Dead Island 2 is like the other company. Sorry, Dave, goodbye. Trying to, I don't know, match Dying Light, and here we are with Dying Light 2 already, and still no sign of
That's heartbreaking.
Dead Island 2.
There's nothing like a party to celebrate the end of the world.
They died on their own terms.
Let's hope we get that lucky too. I'll see what's upstairs. You check out the garden, okay?
Okay.
I definitely feel like they learned or evolved the series so much between Dead Island and Dying Light. Like, Dead Island, the bones of what, you know, this is, were there. But, God, this is such a good-looking game. But Dying Light added so many new elements to it. So you think this was a suicide party? Because he did say this would have been after they had lost control. That's kind of morbid. I think all they're missing is little cups of Kool-Aid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a suicide party. I've actually, I started reading a book called The Last Policeman recently about an impending meteor that's going to hit the Earth in 6 months, and basically, like, a police officer is still trying to do his job while everyone's walking away and doing their bucket list and killing themselves, and it's like, what...
At least they had each other.
What keeps you doing the things you do in the face of, you know, everyone dying? Why investigate one more murder? God. Tone here is pretty somber. Still pretty good performance. I bet without DLSS it would be a little bit worse. And I think DLSS was just added in this Day 1 patch, so I think all the reviewers didn't have DLSS, from what I read.
Dearest Mary, I'm sorry I ran from you. They say that once the virus makes you turn, you're gone forever. That can't be true. I know you're still in there, underneath all that pain and disease. I'm coming to join you. No more running. God.
Abe, come here. Check this out.
That first game was often very silly, but it kind of feels like they're going for like a slightly more
classy.
serious tone. At least in the prologue, the beginning part here. The story definitely was not the strong point of the first game. I could not tell you like a single character's name. I couldn't tell you any of the major factions. It's just kind of there for the most part. So much stuff to scavenge. I felt like the first one dragged on just a little bit too. Like, I really loved that game, but I felt like by the back third, I'd kind of seen everything I felt I needed to see, and I felt like I just kind of kept going unnecessarily.
Sit down, buddy. For you.
A gift?
A gift from the heavens, to be more accurate. I've just found it, by the owner's dead body. May it be of more use to you. Here.
It's gone flat.
Look at you and your sophisticated palate. Drink. Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful?
Yeah, at least until night falls.
True. I wish Crane could have seen this.
Who?
Doesn't matter. I tracked down that guy for you.
Hey, what? And you're only telling me now?
When I tossed you a beer, thought you guessed right away we were celebrating. The guy's in Villador. Supposedly he knows something about walls.
Villador. So I'm that close, huh? Hey, I got a favor to ask you. You deliver this to Gary? It's on your way. People don't like pilgrims there, but they pay well.
And where do people like pilgrims?
Well, they're afraid of us. Everyone does their best to survive.
Maybe. But when something needs to be transported through the hordes of infected, then suddenly they're knocking on our doors. All right, but you owe me one.
Not just one. So what about that guy?
Well, I talked to him over the radio. He didn't tell me his name. Sounds like he's got something to hide. See that antenna on the hill? That'll help you contact the informant. He'll be listening for you at dawn on a frequency of 140.200 megahertz. Told him he'd hear from you soon.
What does he want in return?
Didn't say. But he didn't sound like the kind of guy who does things for free.
I don't think that kind of guy exists.
What? What about me?
You're an old fart who likes racing me, and makes me ask around about his crazy girlfriend.
Hey. She's not crazy. Jane's just maybe, well, a little hot-headed. And she's always getting herself into trouble. But if you could get a load of her...
Whoa, all right. Still too early in the evening for that sort of talk.
Eyes? I was gonna say eyes. Beautiful. Steely. Huge.
Never heard anyone get so worked up about gray eyes.
Because you don't know shit about the world, let alone women.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm telling you, I'll finally find Jane. We'll set up a house. We're gonna live there. No one's gonna drive us out. And I'll stop wondering like a moron.
I'll drink to that.
And that Waltz, what's his deal? Is he family?
No, not at all.
Then why are you looking for him? Will you tell me sometime?
Yeah, one day.
Well, my time's up.
So when will I see you again, huh? In another 2 years?
Maybe. Take care, man. I hope you find that Waltz guy, or whoever you're looking for. And remember, 140.200 megahertz. At dawn, the guy's waiting for you.
Okay, so is that the end of the tutorial? Okay, I want to just look at... So I don't have the map yet. I got my journal, which is your quests. Looks like they're broken down. Quests, facilities, maybe locations you find, activities, challenges. Got your inventory. I have a grubby bat. Got your crafting, and I can only make medicine at the moment. Skills, and I did watch a little bit of the Giant Bombcast early look at this. So basically you have 2 skill trees. You get combat skill points from combat. You get parkour skill points from parkour. And those give you new combat abilities and new parkour abilities. Inhibitors are drugs that were produced by the GRE that enhance your body's abilities as well as your immunity. Using them has a side effect. Do with caution. You can spend inhibitors to upgrade your health and stamina. Interesting. Health, stamina, and then this is something they were talking about that they didn't love immunity. So when it gets dark out, you slowly have a timer that's counting down because everyone's infected, and I guess it's more devastating at night. So like the longer you're in darkness, this meter's going down, and eventually you will become a zombie if you let it count down. I guess that ends your game, I believe. Yeah. A lot of abilities here. When do I get fall combo? Active landing. Reduce fall damage. Increase the height. Jump instantly from an active landing. Firm grip. Fast climb. All I really want to know is when do I get the grappling hook, because that was what was the game changer in the first. So you got wall run. Run upwards on vertical surfaces. Jump up while performing a wall run. Combine tic-tacs or wall runs into a longer combo. I bet you can be like just a crazy... Maybe you get the grappling hook outside of the skill tree, it looks like. Precise aiming, windmill... And again, there's no guns, though there are some bows, but what I read was they were kind of lackluster. But we'll see. I gotta get skill points before I even get that deep. So my buddy left me, it seems. So... You feel so limber in this game. Like just vaulting over things. It all just feels really, really smooth. It felt really natural in the first game too. Hold tab to check your extended, on the extended. And all the noises and stuff are really good. You hear the trees creaking, the wind rustling, everything's moving. I hear all these zombies. I bet it's gonna turn night and then it's gonna be like, all hell's breaking loose. That's goofy. But the first game definitely didn't have a very serious tone. If anything, so far, this has definitely had a more serious and, like, realistic vibe to it. Am I supposed to go that way? Definitely, like they're talking about here, the night times were way more hectic, and like there was more zombies and more types of zombies. Speaking of zombies.
Biters.
Definitely early on, I feel like in that initial game, you felt pretty weak. Like your stamina you had to build up. You could only take on so many at a time. I wonder if this game has that kind of same, the same kind of balance to it. Good God, this game is good looking. Still getting close to 100 FPS. And it just feels really smooth. Like sometimes you get like a really uneven, but it's pretty stable. That's a little weird. If I look down, look up, the shadows, that's a little wonky. Maybe that's the global illumination or something. Alright, let's go check out this building. Enough staring at the sunset. I'd really love, I know it's a different game, different company. Sony's been putting out a lot of their games onto the PC. One they haven't yet is Last of Us 1 and 2. I would love to see them go ahead and port those over, because they were beautiful games on the PlayStation 4 and 5, and I could just imagine how crazy they could be with power of the 3080 or 3090. It's a little weird. Some things you hold and some things you tap the F key. Feels a little... I'll get used to it. Plumber's hammer. H is heal. Is there a quick swap? Two, three, four. But what button? Not 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know. 3. Don't understand what buttons are doing that. Because I'm pressing the same buttons. Okay, 3 swaps through it. I thought it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, like... That's creepy. I'm definitely curious. I watched the Digital Foundry video on the console version, and it seemed like, at least on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, you had to choose like ray tracing and 30 FPS, but low resolution, or high resolution and 30 FPS. Or, you know, being stuck at low resolution but high FPS. Like, you definitely had to compromise. But here, you know, I'm paying a lot more for this computer. Obviously, I'm running a 3080 and a 10700K. But, you know, getting 100 FPS with ray tracing and, you know, almost 4K resolution. So I think PC, if you got it, is the way to go, in my opinion. Alright, how do we get up there? Not to disparage the new systems or anything. But this 3080 is looking mighty nice right now. I feel like that wasn't the way I was supposed to go. God, that just... You just stop and you want to, like, look. I'm really curious how the city is gonna look. And the DLSS, you know, sometimes it has issues with movement and fast movement, but I'm not seeing like any, you know, blurriness, any kind of loss of picture quality. How do I get in there? I just sneak by them because they're sleeping. Or just take them down. Nice. Good silent takedown. Do I have to go behind them to do that? What did I play recently that had really good... Ooh. It looks big over there too. A really good takedown like that. I'm trying to remember. Stuck. Pretty creepy. I'm like stuck in the car. I feel like maybe this wasn't the way I was supposed to go. But maybe I was supposed to walk across there and then go that way, but I am going my own way here. That is a lot of zombies. I don't want to wake up. It's kind of cool that they, like, you have that many this early in the game. It all just feels really natural, the movement. I'm kind of bummed that there's no guns though, even though they were kind of a weak point of the first game. I don't know, it kind of loses a little something. Oop, I did something wrong there. Or just say, let us tap the space bar. Yeah, it was tap the space bar. Where's this city supposed to be at? This is like the last city, isn't that what they said? It's a little bit of wonkiness, like when you're jumping and you're like up against something that feels a little awkward. Like you're not supposed to be able to jump on it. Like you remember in Skyrim where you would sometimes like climb, or maybe even like Morrowind and Oblivion before it. You're like, I think I can get up there, and if you like wiggled and jumped and like really, I feel like I can jump across there. Oh. Okay. It's not happy. Okay. I hate that. It was like, maybe there's a little secret over there. Maybe. So, you die if you leave the mission area. I'm not a big fan of that mechanic. I hope that's limited to the tutorial. Oh, the stamina goes down while you're climbing. That's interesting. If it's anything like the first game, you'll eventually have a lot of stamina where it's not that big of a concern. Like, I remember just traversing like the entire game map with like very little regard for stamina meters and like paying attention at all. It was just, okay, that's where I gotta go. Like I said, the back third of that game, it felt like it dragged us a little bit. I was definitely just marking the next objective and just running across rooftops to get there. I'm definitely not speed running here. I'm definitely taking my time and kind of taking it all in. This is definitely a game I've been excited about for a long time. I feel like they announced this thing 5 years ago. Hi. Bye, Felicia. The way the LOD in the distance changes, like, but it still looks really, really good. Jump out of swinging rope. Hey. Thought I was gonna fall there. And I got a parkour skill point. High jump allows you to reach higher ledges when you hold spacebar while jumping. However, over the skill icon to read, it's okay. Are these all one pointers, or do you have to put one parkour point? It looks like they're all one pointers. I wonder if the intent is that, like, by the end, you know, you can max out or close to maxing
Almost
everything.
there.
Pretty sure in the first game, it was very difficult to max everything. And there was that high jump ability. And it's getting dark out.
Oh, it's already dark. It's time to hide somewhere for the night. It won't get any better than this.
That, like... Yeah, this looks safe. Oh, that was weird. Little stutter there. Huh. That or my mouse is dying. Could be the mouse. This is a newish mouse.
What the? What the hell is that?
What the hell is that? Are you just gonna stand here? Enemies use power attacks that deal massive damage and can knock you down. When an enemy is about to use a power attack, his health bar starts blinking. Dodge to avoid it. To perform a dodge, press space while moving back or to the side. Ow, I did not dodge. I can't even see it, there's so many zombies. Oh, it's already dead. Did I hit it?
That was close.
That was a pretty cool zombie, though. It's like a flaming zombie. Probably could have used that. Oh, hold X to ignite. That's kind of cool that you can... It's always so cumbersome to use those things.
The broadcast station should be here somewhere.
Close the doors. What are those footsteps about? Do you have like Batman vision? I feel like you have Batman vision. You know, like detective mode. Raggedy Chopper. Right, yeah, I like that.
It's been moved. Okay, let's give it a try. This is it. The broadcast station. I gotta start the generator.
Cigarettes. What is that sound? Oh, it's getting dark out there. Oh, something's gonna be out here. I think all that noise would like draw them all here. Just unlocked the first safe zone, increasing your network of respawn points. All safe zones are equipped with UV lights, which guarantees safety at night. Additionally, each safe zone offers access to a resting place where you can change the day-night phase, and Aiden's stash where you can leave your excess items. Okay. That's easy enough. Oh, pre-order items. Pre-order bonus. What's that do? Remember to always aim high. Doesn't like I can do anything with that. Paraglider. Oh, it's just a skin. Fair. Is there a timer on those? Is that how long before they break or something? redeem them, but I don't understand. So if this counted down from, yeah, I don't know what's. You can hold more weapons. 4 of 24. Oh, okay, his stash. Oh, are they gonna disappear from... I don't know what that timer means.
All right, let's roll.
Well, you know, I came all the way from Terzawa and looked, and there's a hole in the can. Had to go all the fucking way back.
This is Aiden. Over. Anyone there looking for a pilgrim? Over. I guess I have to wait until morning.
No, man. If they just cuff Carl, they'd solve Lucas's murder real quick.
This business with Lucas is fucked up, but you can't take your anger out on the bazaar.
All right, enough of that. Time to sleep. I'll try again in the morning.
Aiden, Papa Aiden. Are we running or what?
But, like, now?
No, when we're old. No, Edie.
We need supplies.
Everything's ready.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Maybe they're all dead.
You're stupid.
Let's go. Now.
Shh. It'll be all right.
They all bold.
Wait here. Nothing good will come of this.
Have you brought 12346?
We were supposed to take the patients back to the city.
Why do some of them
Don't
look
worry.
like they're in like black
They'll
and
let us
white?
go soon.
Edie, I'm scared.
I'm here with you. You're safe with me.
I know.
Do what I tell you.
Easy. See, sis? Even if they separate us, this is how we'll always find each other.
Edie! Not him, no! Mia! Aiden!
Dr. Waltz, we won't make it. The military will be here any moment.
Wait. Close your eyes.
I don't really understand what...
in the lab!
what that was about. You send that to you as a kid. Did they give you some kind of superpowers? Got some demons in his past. I bet you're trying to find your sister or whatever.
Time to contact the guy Spike was talking about. This is Aiden. I'm on frequency 140.200 megahertz.
Hello? Aiden?
Yes. I was supposed to get in touch with you.
Thought you'd change your mind. Why are you looking for Waltz, Pilgrim?
To find someone else. Her name is Mia. 15 years ago, we were in a hospital together and...
I know who you're looking for, Aiden. You want to know why Waltz was doing those experiments on all of you. Why you are stronger, more durable than others.
I just want to find Mia. I've been looking for her since I left the survivors camp. Can you help me or not?
Maybe I can. Let's meet, Pilgrim.
Where and when?
Entrance to the metro tunnel by the bay. You can get inside the tunnels through an open GRE hatch. I'll meet you there.
I take it you're not doing this for free.
I have to leave the city, but I won't make it on my own outside. Take me to New Paris, and we're even. Along the way, I'll tell you everything I know. Over and out.
Wait. I have to at least know if she's alive.
She's alive. I'm going to the rendezvous. I'll see you later, Rita.
Alright, I feel like this could be the end of like the hand-holdy tutorial, but I also read some feedback from some of the early streamers that were kind of saying that it felt like the game was tutorialized for a very long time, like even like 10 hours into the game they're like, hey, here's a new mechanic. So we'll see. Can I break that? Feels like I should break that. I definitely feel like some of these games should just let you go a little earlier. This music's kind of kicking it though. I'm liking this.
Well, at least I didn't have to climb to the top of this antenna.
Is that a jab at Ubisoft? I feel like that's a jab at Ubisoft. That, or you're going to be doing that later. I'm impressed by the first, what, 30, 45 minutes so far? Not sure how long. It feels really smooth. It looks really good. Like, still getting, you know, not quite 100 FPS, but for how good the game's looking, I feel like 80 to 90 is definitely acceptable with ray tracing and everything, global illumination, all that stuff. Everything maxed out. Okay, I just had to restart my game because I think global illumination ray tracing was actually not enabled, even though in the menu it showed it was. I don't know what was causing that, because I watched a little bit of the Digital Foundry video, and like here, it definitely looked a lot better than what I was getting. So I just double checked all the settings were enabled. I restarted and I came back in, and you can see my FPS are like 30 lower, but the lighting actually looks even better than before. Like, I was thinking, damn, this is a good looking game. But with the global illumination on, like, just look at the scene here with like the lighting on the front of this church here. It's like absolutely completely different the vibe of the space from the global illumination not being enabled. Yeah. So, but performance did drop a little bit. That's kind of unfortunate. Went from, you know, 80s to 60. So I might have to play around with that. I can deal with 60. I don't love below 60. Like, that's where I kind of start to say, okay, we'll take the graphics back here just a little bit. That also could be the locations, because now I'm back up to 75. Alright, so we need to get to the city. Want me to jump in the water? Kind of feel like it does. Alright. Is that gonna kill me? Swimming's pretty smooth.
Hello? It's Aiden. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. That means you must be close.
I swam across the lake.
So, you've almost reached the tunnels. There's an entrance. The only one the GRE left when they sealed off the city. I'm coming from the other side. Hurry up.
What's wrong?
Hurry.
So the GRE still around in this game? For some reason I kind of pictured them like falling apart. Right, one hand taken off. I feel like I should be able to get in here. A decent number of zombies. Let's just do some sprinting here. Definitely looks a lot better than the first game. Like the lighting in particular, especially with global illumination now enabled, like everything just pops a lot more. Even the grass here just looks a lot smoother. I'm thinking I hear things. I think this is where I gotta go. I'm gonna sprint it. We're getting 60 or more. Seems like there kind of is a visual language as far as like what you can climb, like the coloring, yellow, climbable. I feel like Far Cry has done something very similar. I really want to get into like the big open world aspect.
Hey, can you hear me?
I'll meet you soon. Here I come.
And FPS is going up. Usually in enclosed spaces, it ran better. Like, by that I mean Dying Light 1. I played that on... I don't remember if I had a 1070. I don't think I probably did, because I got that when I got into VR in like 2016.
Hey,
I probably was running like a...
is anybody there?
An AMD... I can't remember what number it would have been.
Oh, shit. This doesn't look good.
Now on my wife's computer. Definitely a few generations old, though.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Are you alright?
Fucker bit me.
A volatile. Lots of those fuckers in the sewers. We must get to the light quickly.
Where's Mia?
Later. We have to move. Resist it. It'll pass. Just stay strong.
Here you are. We've been looking for you. What about this one? Seems dead to me.
Didn't have it on him. Let's go. I don't have the key. I swear. Fuck's sake! Really? I don't have the key. I destroyed it. I did this on my own.
Both of you able to get him to open up. Where is it?
It's another mechanic. There's so many traversal mechanics in this game. But they all pretty much have the same controls. Feel fairly easy to pull off. I love vents. Deus Ex, definitely favorite of mine. I'm mostly talking about the original, though I did like Human Revolution and Mankind Divided. What are these guys?
You were supposed to be dead. Where did you hide our key, boy?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let him go.
You're gonna make us let him go, punk? I'd sure like to see you do that. Bring it!
Press and hold right to block. Block at the very last moment from a perfect block. Perfect block staggers an enemy, making him vulnerable. Too hard. That dude's hand is bleeding a lot. It feels pretty satisfying when it clangs. As you perform a kick while vaulting over an obstacle. Run towards a staggered enemy and press space to perform a vault. I feel like that was an important one in the original game, vaulting over the zombies.
Come on, kid!
Who was that?
There's no time. In my pocket. I left you something.
What is this?
A GRE access key. The Peacekeepers, they found it. We cannot lose it.
You were gonna tell me what happened to my sister. Where's Mia?
You will go to Fisheye. There, ask for a girl named Lawan. Give that to her. With it and her help, you'll learn. You will learn everything. Understand? Protect it. If Waltz gets his hands on it, the whole city, everyone will die.
Waltz? Is Waltz here?
He is. They're coming. You hear that? Renegades. Run!
We'll go together.
Take this.
All right, let's go.
Fuck! There's our lost lamb, and he's not alone. We can fix that. Slaughter him!
All to increase your mobility, run at a target enemy, and okay, press left click while vaulting to vault kick. Foundation of parkour combat. Okay. Oops. Why is it telling me how to do the perfect block when it wants me to do this vault? I think I gotta stagger them first. Okay. So that's why they want me to do it. Alright, that's pretty cool. You gotta get them closer together. Come on. This is not gonna work if you guys are 18 feet apart. Definitely feels like that block is going to be important. Oh, I broke his mask. Because there's no guns, you can't just like shoot them.
Quit while you're ahead, fucker. Drink your blood.
I did enjoy the combat against the undead in the first game, definitely. Look for a new weapon. I blocked.
Bad idea. With us.
Oh, that combat definitely feels like very visceral and violent. I just wonder later, like, am I gonna use all these tools? Or am I just gonna be like smacking guys until they die?
We have to run. Now.
Let me loot a little bit first, alright? Chill out, dude. You'll be fine.
Let's get the fuck out.
Zahir, are you there? Do you have my key?
It's Walt. We have to run.
But I'm looking for him.
You idiot. He'll kill you if he finds you.
Dylan!
Fuck. Get to the vent. Quick. This way. You first.
He's gonna lock you in there, isn't he? And you're gonna watch him die. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Waltz can't get the GRE key, remember.
What? Let me out!
Fish high. The one. Go! There's the traitor! I did it. Hey, fellas.
Let him go.
I wish the cinematics were in ultrawide.
Why did you betray me?
This key is not yours. You can't.
Where is it?
In here.
This is the end. I'm sorry.
Getting misty?
Not really. You're only dying. Before 0 hour, my grandfather raised horses. Beautiful rare breeds. I love them dearly. One day, his most beloved horse fell off the slope and broke his leg. I thought Grandpa would help him, but he just pulled out his pistol and put it in my hand. He told me, "You're doing it for him." Then he pressed my finger on the trigger. I screamed. I wanted my grandfather to die. But years later, I realized what must be done must be done. You leave me no choice, my friend. Someone's here. In the vent! Get it!
like the tutorial section or tutorialized section here is like a little longer than it needs to be. Like, I just kind of want to get to the open world where I can start getting some loot and murdering some zombies. Like, it's not bad, but it's not really what I want out of the game. Definitely, I feel like some of the weaker parts of that first game were like the story missions. They're always a little janky and like broken. But it was just like running around the open world that I really enjoyed.
What's happening?
You're turning into one of them. It's definitely been a good couple years for zombie games. Resident Evil hit another stride. And you got like Walking Dead Saints and Sinners was so good. And now a sequel coming for that. Last of Us 2, I consider that kind of a zombie game. That last year? No, that was the year before, wasn't it? Time's kind of weird these days.
Who the fuck is this?
He doesn't have a biomarker.
Oh, what?
He's fucking turning!
Kill him! Quick! No! Hang him! Let watch the fucker die! Fuck, what did I do? Fucker! Fucking stray whore on soul! Wouldn't it be faster to dash him over on the show?
It was a short game.
Leave him the fuck alone!
Con, that's a good name.
Here come! He's about to turn! What's his problem? Thought it was a sleazy He's an outsider! He must be killed! He's with me! You got that?
Didn't I tell you not to go anywhere without me, eh? Didn't I fucking tell you?
Who the fuck are you?
They'll tell you about. Shh, shh, not now. Yana, get the inhibitors!
What the fuck is it?
Dr. Terry, will you? Bring him here. Ah, fuck!
He's moving. Hack on. Kill him, Hack on. Kill him before I do it for you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax. Breathe. Seems he hasn't turned.
Seems? Hack on, I don't want that here.
You've come back to us. Blink if you understand.
My head.
You were on the verge of turning, but UV light and inhibitors pulled you back. The bat helped too, of course. You're alive. Let's keep it that way.
Guy almost kills us all and you're chatting him up?
Girls, relax. They're frightened. You almost destroyed their workshop. We need to move out. Can you walk?
But I don't understand. Where are we going?
To a safe place.
I gotta get to the fisheye.
The fisheye. Without the biomarker, you won't get near it.
What the hell is that?
Biomarker monitors the disease's progression in the dark. That's your ticket into the city. Without it, stepping out of the light is sort of a lottery. You don't know when you'll turn. You need a biomarker, and I know where to find one. Come on.
Dude looks like Robin Hood. Kind of okay with that, though.
He's turning again.
Relax. Everything's under control. It'll be fine. Hey, you're weak. Take a minute. Drink.
Seriously? What next? Maybe we should draw him a bath.
Sounds pretty cozy to me, ladies. Maybe next time.
Get bent, Hakon.
She adores me.
Why are you helping me?
Let's get to know each other and find out. You go first. Where'd you get all those?
None of your business.
You're careful. Good. You live longer. You a real pilgrim? Or did you steal that badge?
I was a pilgrim.
An hour to dusk.
I'm serious, Hakon. He's not staying the night here.
Here. Your weapon and your radio. Not even a pilgrim could get by without that. Come on. Let's go.
So are we in the city or are we still outside the city? I'm not sure. I'm probably going to be ending this pretty shortly. I really wanted to get to like the open world, and maybe I finally...
Not bad.
Got to it?
Where's the fisheye?
The canteen is there, in the center, past the chemical dumps.
I need to get there.
Too bad. Only way to go is through the tunnel. They protect it like a portal to the fucking Valhalla. Near impossible to get through.
Well, can you help me? You seem to be familiar with the city.
I've lived in this city since before the world got fucked up. I could help you, but... you need a biomarker. You won't get far without it. Where are you from? Pretty far, I guess.
About 2,000 kilometers.
Oh, shit. How the heck did you not get infected?
That's easy. Didn't let him bite me.
Here it's different. Here we're all infected. Heard of Haran? They isolated Villador too. They built walls. They locked us in. Turned out to be the thing that saved us.
And how do you get a biomarker?
You can't get them. Unless you know the right people. And I do. Let's go. By the way, I'm Hakon.
You said that like 7 times.
Aiden.
Nice to meet you, Aiden.
Aiden Pierce. Hacker. Wait, no. That's a different
Welcome to paradise.
Alright, big open world. Still getting 78 FPS with GI and ray tracing and everything definitely enabled.
Oh, you do know the moves.
Missed the
I was in the
thing.
military
Special unit?
for 7 years. I even liked it, except when I didn't. For insubordination, got blacklisted and they zeroed my bank account. Ended up driving a cab.
Ouch. How the mighty have fallen.
Fuck you! At least I got to know my way around the city. Oh, come on!
Nope.
You're too weak. Without an inhibitor, you won't last.
Didn't I smash everything in sight last time you gave it to me?
That was just the first time. But then it gets better. If you survive, of course. Catch!
You're telling me I could have died?
If I hadn't given it to you, you would have died anyway.
Character models are pretty good. The shadow and everything on them. The lighting. Not like... I think Cyberpunk had some really fabulous character models. I actually did a playthrough of that recently. Not full playthrough, but I checked out the VR mod for that. And seeing those models in virtual reality is something pretty special. Even though the game is not completely playable in VR. Still a little bit janky, broken around the edges.
Where are you going?
Okay. Okay, I don't like that mission area shit. He wants to talk, I take it. I wonder how much stuff you can carry, because I picked up a lot of stuff.
So, why are you helping me?
I know people are generally scared of you guys. But one pilgrim saved my life.
I was a pilgrim. Now I'm infected. It'll be much harder to travel.
And welcome to your new beginning, my friend. Check out this place. They're like treasure chests. Usually got good stuff in them. Check it out. I'll wait.
I think I just got everything. Honey, chamomile, and other resources. There's a chance you'll also find some forgotten weapons there.
People hide a lot of things in places like this. In case someone can't make it back to a shelter before dark.
What's that?
Crystals. Someone must have stashed them here. They formed after the chemicals were dumped on us. Some believe they delay infection. Folk superstition.
So you don't collect them?
Sure I do. Superstitious people pay a fortune for them. And I am always happy to take someone's cash. There's one specific chest I'm after. Come on, let me show you.
Crystal core. I keep wanting to hold shift to sprint. And look at all the ray traced reflections and lighting and everything here. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty game. And still, I'm not free to roam. Like, if I deviate, it'll fail me. So that's kind of annoying. I definitely think I could use a shorter intro period.
So, you have an army here?
The peacekeepers. They treat people like that too. Watch out for them. They guard the tunnel you want to go through.
On the trail, I met a lot of tough guys who talked about the new order. It always seemed like the same old shit to me.
Yeah, it's like that here too. And the PKs are getting worse.
Tell me more about them.
They consider themselves righteous protectors. They are good at killing infected, so you got to give them credit for that.
Pretty efficient killers.
Yeah, but their righteousness comes with a price. Always remember this. You either play by their rules, or you're fucked. Their protection of the bazaar is more like an occupation.
I'll proceed with caution.
Good. Though it might not help. The PK are a pain. Seriously riling up the bazaar folks. The bazaar is a box of dynamite one spark away from blowing up.
Hey, are we going? You wanted to show me something?
Sure. Follow me.
Again with the yellow motif for climbable stuff. I love kind of, it feels like a game set in a medieval time period, except it's modern day. You know, you got like windmills on top of like modern skyscrapers and stuff. Like, kind of an interesting mix of technologies.
There are no surprises. Quickly, open the chest. In return, we'll get you a biomarker. Fuck. Thieves.
Wait.
No, leave it. Mess up that lock and everything's fucked anyway.
Enough for a biomarker?
Where'd you get that? I've been all over this city more than most, but even I haven't seen working GRE equipment for years.
I can't say much, but a former GRE scientist, Dylan, gave it to me. A guy named Waltz killed him. And before he died, Dylan gave me the key to keep it from Waltz. Contains important information, apparently. I hope to find out more at the fisheye.
We'll have to see, won't we? Fuck me. We took too long. Plan B. Run like hell.
This is really what I've been waiting on, is like the crazy zombie parkour.
Aiden! Are you there?
I'm okay. Okay, I think.
We need to find the UV lamp. The bazaar. We can make it. Follow me, quick.
UV light is a symbol of safety at night. It is the only certain protection from infection. Hold Q to use your survivor sense to mark their source of UV light. Okay.
They're close. Go on. Yeah. Over there, toward the light.
I hear zombies, I don't see any though.
We're almost there. A bit further.
There's like a zombie. That's one thing, Last of Us has some really intense like chase scenes that feel just
Hello. Stand
intense.
Hakon,
Come on, open up now.
Hakon, a howler's coming.
Biomarkers.
There's no time. We've got the howler on our asses.
Biomarkers.
Didn't you hear? Behind us.
I said biomarkers.
Here.
And his?
He's with me.
I have to see his biomarker.
Let us just inside the door at least.
I need to see his biomarker.
How about some electronics, huh? Fucker! Open up! Oh. You piece of...
Alright, maybe here's the chase.
Hakon, it's calling its
We need
friends.
to get to Killian. There's no time! Run, Aiden!
Chase started.
Quick! They almost got us!
I need like a look behind me button. Oh, don't look back.
Faster! There's more and more of them, Aiden.
Where is he going? Oh, did he just like fall? I think he just fell. Where's he going?
We'll be safe there.
I don't actually see anything.
Killian, it's
Oh,
me.
you gotta talk to him.
No friends here, huh?
Killian, keep them busy. Killian, fuck, Killian, come on. Killian, you trip over my body this morning and get killed. Asshole! Stop that! Open the fuck up!
So at night they all like become more aggressive. At least that's how it was in the original game.
Come on, Killian!
Oh, shit, there's a lot of them.
You pay for this one day! Let me in!
Oh, we did it.
I doubt we're done. Trouble loves company.
Back on, get us in there!
I'm trying. Killian, I know you're there!
Is that all of them?
I think so. Help me. Come on, help me!
No, Hakan, he's my new friend.
We're so fucked.
God damn it, Killian! Should have waited a while longer.
Almost did. Didn't want to clean your guts off my doorstep in the morning. They've left, so can you.
Oh, come on, stop being such a bastard already! Look at this.
It's NVIDIA.
Where did you... That's rare.
Invite us in, or it'll get even more rare.
3080. $2,000.
And who is this?
I'm a pilgrim.
Haven't been here long, have you? How did you get into town?
I'll tell you everything, just let us in.
I waited for a pilgrim once. He was supposed to... Ah, forget it, doesn't matter anymore.
I wonder why they went with a different
What are you up to,
main
Hakon?
character from the first game.
I gave him an inhibitor. He survived.
Are you mad?
He needs a biomarker.
Don't have one.
Bullshit.
Seriously.
Oh, motherfucker. The hospital then. I was hoping to avoid it.
Always looking for an easy way, huh, Hakon?
I just need a UV lamp.
I'll come back for you. Hold tight.
Hakon, why are you helping him, huh?
Remember when we used to help people?
Me? Sure. But I doubt you do.
Stay here and rest by the lamp. Don't listen to that dumbass.
Idiot. We used to help people, remember? Sure, I remember, you moron.
Another safe zone.
A fucking cabbie and a mother of mercy all in one. But you can cook. Everyone around you said that's what you should do, cook. Life would have been easier. No night runners, no hack-ons, no problems.
Just stealing all of his stuff.
But no, you wanted something else. Higher fucking causes. And you could just cook.
Biomarkers. Why are they so hard to get?
Because they're complicated devices. Hell, the factories that made them have been out of commission for years. Biomarkers are key to blood. They can't be reused after someone sinks with it. Without them, the infection runs unchecked. Like what's happened to you.
That's why people pay a fortune to get a new one. All the money and crystals they have.
Fortunately, me and Hakon found a place where they can still be made.
You and Hakon, you known each other long?
Too long.
What did he mean when he said that you used to help people?
We served together in a special... doesn't matter, ancient history.
What's wrong with Hakon giving me inhibitors?
Kills most people in seconds. It's a powerful drug. Most can't handle it.
But I survived.
I said most. So don't get excited. Just be careful with them.
Where can I rest?
So you just got into town. What brought you here? This ain't the promised land. Far from it.
I need to get to the fisheye.
And Hakon's helping you get there? You seem like a good kid, but take my advice. Don't go doling out trust like penny candy. Hell, how do you know you can trust me? Okay, enough jabber. Go to sleep. Nothing to be done till
Hakon was in
morning
the first game, I thought so. I just googled it, I had to double check. I honestly don't remember many of the characters from the first game. I feel like the story was kind of just there to get to the next parkour sequence.
Find me.
You kind of sound creepy, girl. I don't know.
HQ here. Hospital ride needed. Copy.
Yeah, very funny. Did you make it?
Almost. Biomarkers are at the GRE hospital. I'll be there shortly, but to get the job done, I need you to join me.
Where should I go?
With Killian's door to your back, you'll be pointing right at it. Hold the line.
City streets are teeming with infected. When on the street, avoid howlers. If they see you, they alert others. That's kind of like Grand Theft Auto style, like police chase mechanics. During a chase, be on the lookout for hiding spots. Yeah, okay. I think this might be a good...
Keep to the roofs, because if the howlers spot you...
Yeah, I know. Don't want to go up against any of those anytime
A
soon.
good stopping point. This has probably been at least 90 minutes. I don't know. I haven't been counting.
Once I was taking my second wife to the hospital. Never drove that fast in my life. Her waters broke 3 months early.
You have kids?
There was no saving that one. And other than that, none that I know of.
Sorry.
It's fine. What normal person would want his kids to see a world like this?
Yeah. I got a 4-year-old. I would not want her to experience something like this. That is for sure. So, final thoughts. I am still quite impressed with the game. It's a beautiful game. Runs smooth even with everything maxed out. Mechanics, you know, obviously I need to unlock a bunch of the parkour and combat
The lock
and stuff.
is broken.
Don't worry. Find the old bus.
Takes time.
At 0 hour, a bus crashed into the hospital. Broke through the wall. You can use it to get inside.
Since no one could get in, there's a good chance there'll be some markers left.
It's so dark. I feel like I need to... Feels like I need to up the gamma just a little bit. What's chasing me? Combat feels very much like it did before. The base parkour moves are cool, but I can't wait to get like the grappling hook and some of the other other additions. Obviously, I'm only like, you know, an hour or two into the game, so it's gonna take some time to kind of get a good feel for it and know if I could recommend this. But I'm definitely enjoying, you know, what I've played so far. And if it's anything like the first game and it kind of continues that same pace, I think I'll definitely be playing through this completely. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a full video playthrough as I've done with some games. I feel like this is a pretty lengthy game, and I don't know if that'll be something that I'll share the whole thing with, but I think I might do like major story missions. Maybe I'll just do like fewer but longer videos. Maybe I'll even do one video for the whole playthrough. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm really impressed with what I played so far.
They paid them loads of money. What was the result? A lot of shit. Just a little more. We don't have much time. Stay close to me.
Finish this real quick. Hopefully, the short one. I really just wanted to get to the part where like it opens up completely, so like when I play tomorrow, I could feel like I can just play at my own pace.
You know how to open locks?
Sure. Turn the key.
What if you don't have a key?
Hakon, I've traveled thousands of kilometers. You think doors are a problem for me?
Okay, just checking. I think this room should have all the instruments you need, Maestro.
I found some scrap.
You can make lockpicks out of that. Good work.
Use lockpicks to open locked doors and containers. To pick a lock, you need to find the correct position. To test the upper position, press A to move the lower pick. The further you are, resistance. That sounds a lot like the Skyrim lockpicking mechanics. Yeah, so A. Oh. There we go. He's got to find like the right position.
Oh, you didn't lie. You know your stuff.
I had no other choice. Was forced to know my stuff.
I did break one.
Oh, what the hell?
Am I gonna become a zombie? Glowing feels a little weird. Just bump up. Like too high, but yeah, it looks a little better. Does it hit me?
Fuck. Call some help.
Here you go.
That won't work. Shh, let's go. This way. Dark zone in front of us. Keep quiet.
I definitely am enjoying enough where I don't want to just stop playing. Oh, this reminds me of the tower from the first game.
Aiden, come on! Aiden, Babaden! Aiden!
Mia?
Aiden, where are you?
That's a bad idea, Mia.
If it was a good one, it wouldn't be fun.
What are you doing? Mia, not on the wall.
Stop talking and give me your hand.
Is this?
Aiden. Everything okay?
The same place, or is he just imagining?
Are you sure? Talk to me.
Dude's like, you're kind of messed up.
This hospital. I've been in one like this before.
A GRE facility. Well, there are a few of them around the city.
I'm having these memories. The person I'm looking for is Mia. She's my sister. I told you about Waltz before.
Mention something. Yeah.
I don't know. It's all mixed up in my head.
You suppressed the memory. Like I did of my third wife. Look, I'm sure the infection ain't helping. Chin up. We'll find the marker and clear out. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks.
Down there. There's so much stuff, I feel like you would never find it without that.
Sleeping Beauties.
Yeah, we have to walk past them. If you crouch and move slowly, they shouldn't notice you. Get too close, and you're done for.
Because I'm always quieter when I'm crouching.
I do, yeah.
Video game logic is sometimes nonsensical. What happens if you wake them all up? Lighting in here is spectacular with the ray tracing on. I don't know what the deal is with these crystals, though.
What is that?
Chemicals. Nasty shit. When they lost control of the virus, the GRE started spraying the whole city with that filth. Worked out great for them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. These guys are weak now.
So, this guy you told me about, what was his name? Waltz?
Yes.
Why did you mention him?
Because I remember he was doing some kind of experiment.
He wasn't the only one doing them. There were more cities like Villador, with walls cut off from the rest of the world. Many people were working toward a vaccine, Aiden. But, well, the world is full of shitheads.
Ain't that the truth? It's for like one of the longest feeling tutorial areas. Like they don't want to just let you have free reign. Though to be honest, like Cyberpunk 2077 didn't have a title screen, and like the true end of the prologue was like 6 hours in. So
come on.
A little bit of like trails on him. I don't know if that's the lighting or the DLSS. Get out of there.
You alive?
I guess so.
Can you climb up?
Sure, just give me a sec.
Hurry. We're running out of time.
I can't make it.
Yellow.
Wait. I've got an idea. Remember the cocktail I served you earlier at the girls' workshop?
Inhibitors.
Exactly. You fell to the first floor. There's some GRE storage down there. Look for white, green crates. Inhibitors should be inside. If you take another dose, you should get your strength back.
Your GRE access is highly sophisticated. Blah, 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 blah. Automatically when you're close. Block Q to highlight its location.
We got company. A volatile.
Don't move. You can handle that.
I know. I've seen this fucker.
Those remind me a lot of the, is it I Am Legend movie? Which is okay. The book is better.
Trying to go around it somehow.
I do not want to aggro all of those guys. Should just be able to climb through there. Looks like you should be able to open that up. Some of them are kind of like roamers. That's some good lighting there. Get through here. Maybe I can get through over here if I open this thing. Maybe I can... Oh, I can go under here. Yeah.
Aiden, hurry. If that infected finds you, you're dead.
I gotta get all this stuff. If you weren't gonna give me time to loot everything, you wouldn't put everything here.
Aiden, quick! This way to the kitchen. We'll eat all the ice cream they hid from us.
I'm scared, Mia.
Yeah, me too. And I'm younger. Don't be a chicken, Edie.
What if the doctor sees us?
He won't. Besides, he'd have to catch us too. Come on, don't back out now.
I feel like those could be better acted, like voice acted, and the animation on them is very stiff, and they just don't really look like real kids.
Don't be a chicken, 80.
But honestly, that's like one of the only complaints I've got so far. I wonder what all these coins are used for. Are they currency, or are they like just trash that you sell? I just want to get everything because I have a feeling when I hit that, like, something's gonna come out and... You need 3 for an upgrade, interesting. Okay. Got one. So I have to do stamina. There's 126 of these things. They must be spread out all over the world, I would guess.
I took the inhibitor.
Fantastic. Go back to the elevator. I'm waiting.
Hello? Hakon?
Kind of like when you're playing Breath of the Wild and suddenly you get more stamina.
Hurry. I found the markers.
Wait, I gotta loot. The synth soundtrack definitely like has some 80s vibes to it. I'm digging it. I got so much stuff. I'm very curious if there's like a limit to your inventory. I got so much stuff. Alright, let's go.
Quick, it will be done soon. You were gone a while. How are you feeling?
I'm infected, but good to go.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry about this.
What? Sorry about what?
About that. On behalf of all its whores, bandits, and idiots, I christen you a citizen of Villador. You're about to turn. Get into the light fast. Run!
Oh shit. So all this thing tells you if you're about to turn. It doesn't actually like protect you in any meaningful way. Alright, that's straight out of I Am Legend.
That was close. Oh, what would you do without me, Pilgrim? Huh?
I never wanted to become a pilgrim. I just sort of fell into it. Roamed the country for another reason entirely. I'm looking for my sister.
And then what?
And then?
What will you do once you find your sister?
I'll find some place for us to live. You know, someplace quiet. Gotta settle down somewhere now that I'm infected.
Where will you go?
Any place is better than this city.
Ha, well, that's a pretty low bar.
I'll find a place where people aren't afraid of pilgrims. Aren't afraid of me. It'd be nice not to have to run and hide for a while. I always wanted to catch fish.
Fish are good. Well, I have a very specific plan.
You look like someone with a specific plan.
I'd like to live by the ocean. You know, it's supposed to be easier there. I always wanted to learn how to surf.
What, you find a bunch of old postcards or something?
Ah, don't laugh at my dreams, man. I know one thing. I have to get out of this city. It's killing me, right from the inside. Will you help me?
The ocean's a long way from here. And we're both infected. People don't want pilgrims for their neighbors.
Fuck people. I will help you with them. And you can help me survive on the road. You know the routes. You know how to survive out in the open. What do you think? We cover each other's asses. How does that sound?
He's gonna die, isn't he? He's too nice of a bro. But totally, dude.
Okay.
We're gonna have a bromance.
Awesome. Deal. You won't regret this, Aiden. I promise. As for your goal, here's the situation around here. After the PK commander was murdered, they blocked the route to the center. They're trying to keep the killer from escaping. To get to Fisheye, we have to outsmart them. But I know when they change the night guard. That will be our chance. I'm gonna get the stuff we'll need for the passage. I have to suss out our odds. Meantime, take a look around. Live a little. Come on. Let me show you something.
Aren't you done showing me stuff? I was like, look at all these boxes up here. I think I might finally be in the open world section.
Here. You'll need these. Take a look around the city. Old Villador. Plenty of interesting spots to check out. You see the church? That's where the Howlers were after us. It's the center of the district.
Uh-huh.
You can find notice boards with missing people around the city. One of them is near the church. Maybe somehow you'll find something about your sister there. And if not, just have fun. The world's already ended, right? How could things get any worse? I'll be back in touch when I've got a handle on things.
Okay. So here is the map. You've unlocked the open world zoom level. Using binoculars or during exploration. Visible here. Okay. So there are... Okay, there's a... Wasn't sure how big the game world was. That's pretty sizable. So there's like 4 districts in like the initial area, and it looks like you eventually wind up here. I think this is the tunnel that goes through there. Yeah, okay. Neutral territory, peacekeeper territory, survivor territory, renegade territory. Interesting. And it's kind of like Fog of War. Okay. You have now unlocked the open world. Your first goal is to visit the Survivor Hub. You'll find a merchant, a resting place, and a stash. Use your binoculars and survey the area to reveal additional locations like windmills. There are plenty of places as you explore. Watch your compass for encounters. They offer... Okay. Yeah, I think I might be done. I'm getting pretty tired here. 12:20. It's got a bunch of stuff. I heard someone bandit down there. Interesting, just watching them. I like your binoculars are broken too, that's pretty cool. So... the next story thing is over here at the bazaar. I think I might just go to this windmill that I, let's see, how do I track it? Call for help. It's tracked. I thought I just missed it, and I'm like, oh, I got him dead. Hold tab to check the current objective. Yeah, I just want to go over here and get this safe zone.
We need the juice to turn on the UVs. Get on top and activate the windmill, will ya?
Hello? Are you talking to me?
Pilgrim, take my advice. Leave this city before you get trapped here for good. I wish someone would deal with the asshole.
It's a little weird that, like, I literally just got here and they already are like... I know that's why they give you those generic names, so they can have all these NPCs, like, not have to record, like, specific names.
You wonder how these spiders survive in daylight.
But it feels a little weird because you just got here and he's already, like...
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget
Dovahkiin.
That's about the only time I smile.
Activate the windmill. I feel like I probably have to climb up that thing. Shoot myself. Okay, jump across. This is like Far Cry. I think the first game also had some of this. I wonder what the context is. What are you doing when you do that? It's so weird because, like, I literally haven't run into anyone but Hakan, and I activate the windmill and, like, people just show up. It's such a weird, like, I don't know if I did something out of order or if that's just, it's a game logic. But I pressed a button on a windmill and like 30 people came and made a village. Activating windmills creates a safe zone around it, which provides a resting place and provides UV. Activate windmill enables nearby abandoned structures to become faction structures. These buildings will contain merchants. The nature of factions depend on who controls the surrounding area. If you've not already, you must assign the zone's facility to either the peacekeeper or survivors. This will determine the people and quests you will find there. Okay. Yeah, I'm still taking full damage. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. It is definitely fun. No bugs yet, so like definitely one of the complaints I read was a high amount of bugs, and really in this 2-hour play session I've had none, but usually, you know, the intro, the first missions are going to be the ones that have the most playtesting and fewest bugs, so, you know, we'll see as I progress. Graphically, it's beautiful. It runs pretty nicely, especially for how well it looks. And this is, of course, the PC version. I can't speak to the console edition. But, yeah, it is a very, very pretty game, a fun game so far. And I'll be playing more. I don't know if I'll do a straight playthrough, or maybe I'll do videos of, like, kind of cool shit I come across. But, we'll see. I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed this, do please consider liking and subscribing. I would definitely appreciate it. And thank you again for watching, everyone. Have a great night.